after the Four of Swords, I happened to pull the Devil card. And the Devil card not only represents temptations, illusions, addictions, problems, shady people, living in the shadow, your attachments, your things that keep you chained and obsessed and stuck in a lack mindset, really, because it's the illusion of the matrix of the 3D that is represented like the devil is the one keeping you thinking that you don't actually get to choose your destiny, that you are bound to circumstance. So like maybe that's something you need to meditate on, is how are you chaining yourself to routine and not allowing yourself to pursue mastery? Because the light side of the Devil card, which people rarely talk about, is mastery, because it's the card that rules Capricorn in the tarot, one of them. And it's talking about, you know, how do you build your dreams here with the different foundational setups? You've already deconstructed, you've walked away from things, you've had the feelings, you know you have a choice, you've made a decision, you're still kind of going around thinking about that decision, but now it's time to think, okay, how do I master this? How do I become my best self? Or how does this dream, this imagination expand to its highest potential? And how do I receive public recognition from that? It makes me think of the 10th house. And right as I say that, I pull the Six of Wands card and Temperance in reverse. So that's interesting. Six of Wands is the card of victory and success. And Temperance is a card of balance. It's also about having one foot in the etheric and one foot on land. So being able to combine the aspects of the 3D and the 5D. What do I mean by 3D, 5D? For those that are not familiar with those terms, it means that there are different planes of existence and consciousness. And when you work with manifesting, whether you call yourself a non-spiritual person who does law of attraction, or as a tool, or you study the Hermetic principles, which the law of attraction is part of, or you are an etheric soul like me who works with spirit and energies and creating new realities through physical, tangible, and mental psychic energies, that's the 5D. That's the expanded consciousness. That's higher spirituality. It's higher knowing. It's higher self. It's access to the divine. And we learn here the lesson of as above, so below, as within, so without. What we imagine becomes our physical reality over time. So whatever you invest in is going to become that reality, because you're going to make actions based on the way you think and feel about life. And when you're able to shift your perspective on how you think and feel about life, you're able to stabilize balance in your environment and have success and have victory and be recognized for your mastery. Now, we also pulled after the Devil card, the Queen of Wands in reverse. Now that card, if it's referring to a person, and I just pulled the Princess of Wands in reverse as well. So that's like getting stuck in the ego. It's like not feeling like you can create your own destiny. Wow. And then the Nine of Wands in reverse. How interesting. That's a lot of fire coming out. So Queen of Wands in reverse can imply, for one, it can apply negative energies sent your way that could be blocking you. It could represent a person, a place, a thing, a situation, a mindset. And it can represent also not feeling powerful, not feeling attractive, not feeling like you can manifest your own destiny. And then to downgrade to the Princess of Wands, no offense to the Princess, which is also known as the Page, it's like, yeah, it's a de-evolution instead of an evolution. And then the Nine of Wands in reverse is the Wounded Warrior. It's somebody who has gone through a lot and has overcome many battles, many obstacles. So if you were to look at it from the negative perspective in that way, then sure, it'd be like, wow, this feels like a lost battle. This feels like I can't I tried to start a journey here with the Princess of Wands. I tried to pursue a quest, and I feel stuck, and I feel like I can't work my magic. And then over here, I pull next the Queen of Swords in reverse. And the Queen of Swords, man, that's not a mentally friendly energy, okay? That's like emotional manipulation. That's just being vindictive and vile and passive aggressive, and it's just not good energies. So it's like, this is how you could treat yourself if you choose. Again, we go back to the Two of Wands here, where you have a choice on your path. You can choose, and again, there's always a third option. You can choose to ruminate. You can choose to feel helpless. You can say that, oh, this bad thing happened to me, the Tower in reverse, right? Oh, I didn't get this wish, the Nine of Cups in reverse. But remember that in this reading, you are the Queen of Cups. You are the mother of love, of creativity, of nurturing, of support. You are that maternal energy. That card's represented by Cancer, the moon, the mother. So choose love, because the other way of perceiving these cards, and right as I say that, I pull the World card, which is also another Capricorn Saturn card, by the way. That's all about cycles and endings and continuing on. So like, you can choose to stay in that cycle. You can build that reality if you want, but you're constantly going to be in the Eight of Cups energy, where you're looking back and you're going, man, I had to give all this up. How do I move forward? But you're so close. You're so close. So the positive way of looking at these fire cards over here is that the Queen of Wands in reverse, maybe that's letting go of impulsive, spiteful ways of manifesting your reality, of trying to force things on people and trying to control people, instead of realizing that you can control your own destiny. You can control your own perspectives with the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Princess of Wands. And you can put an end to the wounded warrior sacrifice, the Nine of Wands in reverse. You can let that shiz go. I'm trying not to curse. I'm trying, all right? Sometimes I do, but there you go. You're welcome, Grandma. Anyways, my ancestors are laughing and shaking their head at me. Anyways, so you can choose your own adventure, essentially, like letting go of feeling like you aren't powerless, letting go of limiting beliefs, letting go of your wounds, and choosing to heal, choosing to be the Queen of Cups, which is also a very healing energy, okay? So Three of Cups came out, and that's about collaboration. It's about celebration. It's about investing into emotional, creative projects. And in this particular card, it's a couple, it's a union. It's these graceful figures who seem to be in dance or stretching or just in pure bliss and happiness. It's like a state of serenity. You know, a lot of people I notice focus on the Three of Cups like it's a third party energy. Well, this one is clearly two people with three cups who are in love, in peace, in harmony. And there's this beautiful scene behind it of these waterfalls and this lush landscape. And there's even a little boat in the background. And it's a beautiful scene. And the three cups are overfilled, they're overflowing. And it just looks like this pure nectar, this beautiful, delicious creation. Because that can also imply two people coming together to create something, right? Not just three people, but the third thing is the thing you create. So yes, that could apply to a relationship of any kind, but we're sticking general on here. Maybe in the future I'll do an occasional love reading if spirit wants me to, but that's not really my forte. So just heads up if you were hoping for that. We'll see. We'll see. I'm always open to new things that are for the highest and greatest good. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles upright. So there's another four. Now we have 444, right?